Welcome to part 1 of the road traffic signs for learner's license. On this video I will talk about the control signs. Control signs are used to control the actions of drivers and traffic flow. They include traffic flow control signs that regulate the movement of traffic, command signs that tell you what to do, and also prohibition signs that indicate what is not allowed. It is an offense to disobey any of these signs. If you do so, you can be fined. There are temporary versions for some of these signs and they have yellow, red and black color combinations, although control signs are usually round. There are exceptions, such as the octagonal stop sign, triangular yield sign, and diamond-shaped pedestrian priority signs. Let's start with the control signs. First, this is a stop sign. You will find it at intersections, railway crossings and scholar patrols. The purpose of the stop sign is to bring traffic to a stop. When you encounter a stop sign, bring your vehicle to a stop behind the stop line. If there is no stop line, the front of the vehicle must come to a standstill in line with the stop sign. Proceed only when it is safe. This is a stop yield sign. You will find the stop yield sign at intersections. The purpose of the sign is to allow traffic turning left to do so, if it can be done without interfering with cross traffic, without stopping. When you encounter the sign you can intend to carry straight on or bring your vehicle to a standstill behind the stop line. When turning left, yield to all traffic, which is close enough to pose a hazard. Proceed only when it is safe. You should stop, and if you chose to go left you may use it as an yield sign. This is a three-way stop. You will find the sign at intersections. The purpose of the sign is to bring traffic from all three directions to a stop. When you encounter the sign you must check if more than one vehicle stops at the intersection. The vehicle, which stopped first, should move off first. This is a four-way stop. You will find the sign at intersections. The purpose of the sign is to bring traffic from all four directions to a stop. When you encounter the sign bring your vehicle to a standstill behind the stop line. If there is no stop line, the front of your vehicle must be brought to a stop in line with the stop sign. Proceed only when it is safe. If more than one vehicle stops at such an intersection, the vehicle, which stopped first, should move off first. You should move off in the order you stopped. This is a stop-go sign. You will find the sign usually at roadworks for temporary traffic control. The purpose of these are two different signs, which are mounted back to back. It indicates whether you may proceed or must stop. When you encounter the sign stop if the stop sign is displayed and move off or proceed with caution if safe when the go sign is displayed. This is a yield sign. You will find the sign at intersections and railway crossings. The purpose of the sign is to indicate that you must yield to other traffic. If other traffic is approaching the intersection, reduce speed and, if necessary, stop. This sign is a yield to pedestrians sign. You will find the sign at intersections and pedestrian crossings. The purpose of the sign is to compel you to give right of way to pedestrians crossing the road or wanting to cross the road. When you encounter the sign you must look out for pedestrians crossing the road or near the road and be ready to stop. This is a yield at traffic circle sign. You will find it at traffic circles, particularly mini circles. The purpose of the sign is to warn you that there is a traffic circle ahead where they must expect to yield. When you encounter the sign look out for other vehicles and yield to vehicles already in the circle or that will cross the yield line at their entrance to the circle before you will cross yours. Stop if necessary. The driver who reaches his or her yield line first may proceed first. At a mini circle you must, as at a normal intersection, signal in time in which direction you want to turn. This is a no entry sign. You will find the sign at the end of a one-way street, at the end of an off-ramp or at intersections where two-way traffic roads change to one-way traffic. The purpose of the sign is to indicate that no traffic may proceed past the sign on the road, carriageway or lane. When you see the sign "Do not enter the carriageway where this sign is displayed," this is a one-way roadway sign. You will find it at intersections where a one-way road joins another road. The purpose of the sign is to indicate that there is a one-way carriageway to the left, right, or ahead. When you see the sign, proceed in the direction of the arrow only if you want to use that specific carriageway. This is the pedestrian priority sign. You will find it at the entrance to an area intended for pedestrians. The purpose of the sign is to give right-of-way to pedestrians but limit other traffic to emergency vehicles, vehicles loading and offloading goods, and maintenance vehicles. When driving any of the above-mentioned vehicles, drive carefully in the area at a maximum speed of 15 km per hour. Right-of-way must be given to pedestrians crossing or wanting to cross the road. When loading or offloading goods, only do so in areas marked by road traffic signs. No other vehicles are permitted in such an area. This is the yield to oncoming traffic sign. You will find it at the entrance to any road intended for dual-way traffic. The purpose of the sign is to indicate that there is a single carriageway ahead for use by vehicle from both directions. When you encounter this sign, look out for other vehicles and yield to vehicles already in the carriageway. On the next video I will do the command signs. Thank you for watching. And remember to obey all rules and signs of the road. Please subscribe and like the video.